Leadership in the Era of Economic Uncertainty was written by Ram Charan.
It's not just your business or industry that's in a downturn. The entire global economic system has been wounded. There are leaders who already have begun reshaping their businesses to carry on through whatever hard times lie ahead. They're making changes now to emerge in better shape than ever, ready for the growth that ultimately will come. The immediate challenge is to act quickly and decisively to prepare for the worst possible scenario. If you conscientiously prepare for the worst, chances are that you'll encounter something less and come out ahead when it's all over. Your focus must shift from the income statement to the balance sheet. Protecting cash flow is the most important challenge almost all companies face today, whether they realize it or not. Cash has three internal sources: earnings from operations, working capital in the form of inventories and receivables, and the sale of assets. All three must be pursued vigorously. Because lack of liquidity will be an ever-present lethal threat, you'll have to manage conservatively, lowering your cash break-even point as rapidly as possible for the worst-case scenario. Protecting against a sudden liquidity crunch can mean thinking the previously unthinkable, such as deliberately giving up increases in revenue and market share. The new reality is that, barring acquisitions, your company will be smaller 2 years from now than it is today. Your cash break-even point will tell you that you have to reduce your workforce and capacity. Bitter and painful as it is, you'll have to face that reality because survival depends on cutting costs and raising cash. Using the necessity for cost reduction and liquidity to reshape and refocus the business puts you on the offensive. It turns a bad situation into an opportunity to build a company that will emerge from the storm stronger, better, more flexible, and better positioned than the competition. Succeeding in a volatile environment demands management intensity, a deep immersion in the operational details of the business and the outside world, combined with hands-on involvement and follow-through. Your new guiding principle must be this: hands-on, head in. You need information that is detailed, up-to-date, and unfiltered, obtained quickly and at the source. This is called ground-level intelligence. The need for ground-level intelligence extends to your suppliers and partners. Internally, detailed information on activities that directly affect the company's financial health and liquidity has to be monitored every day. All this information needs to be shared, pooled, and then pored over in an effort to extract key facts and patterns that are beginning to emerge. When you see trends emerging, you can act on them immediately. Most important, you need to see the big picture that's emerging. Most companies have operated with annual targets and have measured progress toward those targets on a quarterly basis. In the current environment, that's too long to wait to see whether a company is on track. You have to increase your frequency of control, setting targets on a quarterly, monthly, or even weekly basis. Volatility shortens the lifespan of a business model and strategy. Yours may become obsolete sooner than you think. Flexibility may well be your strategy, and conservation of cash may be your goal until the clouds clear up. This will be a time with many tough decisions, including choosing which people will stay, the real change agents, and which will go. Whose budgets will be cut, by how much, and which plants will be shut down, and which will survive. You must use your ground intelligence and have the guts to act. You must become a much more hands-on executive. You'll need an unprecedented grasp of reality not only on the global level, but also at the ground level. Become more operational. Of course, you cannot do everything and make every decision in this tumultuous period, but you must interact with subordinates much more frequently so that there are no slip-ups in execution. The increased management intensity will require more time in the office and less time spent outside the company. In every business, there's a central set of invaluable assets, including certain customers. You need